How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And this is going to be episode number 70 of this series, and before we do get into anything, I want to thank you guys for all the support that you did give on the last episode. And in the last episode, I gave you guys a bit of a decision to make, and it was regarding a transfer. Obviously, I left it on the last episode whether you think we should sign either Ainsley, Maitland-Niles, Olajuwon, or Milot Rashica. I mean, this one was a very tough decision, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you to everyone who did vote on the poll or leave your suggestion in the comments down below. We firstly have Olajuwon, who is personally my favourite to sign, but a lot of you guys said we shouldn't sign him, and by the voting poll, you also said that we shouldn't sign him, so we're not going to be signing Olajuwon. And for Milot Rashica, the voting did indeed say that we shouldn't sign him. But this is a bit of a difficult one because I still would like to sign him even though you guys said that we shouldn't. And I probably will go back in for him considering how cheap he is. But you did say that we shouldn't sign Rashica, so I'm not going to sign him. And instead we are going to sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles for 5.5 million. And that's a very good deal in my opinion. I think we will just go ahead and accept this one. So I'm going to try and get some money off the board. They always seem to be quite generous when I ask for money. And I'm going to ask for £7 million. It seems like a lot, but I feel like they will give us something like that. I don't want to go too low, so they don't give us that much. And if I go too high, they probably won't give me anything at all. So I think this is a fair amount to offer for. And looking at Ainsley Maitland-Niles, we signed him for £5.5 million. From Arsenal, and he's worth £6.5 million, so already this deal is looking like a very good one. And looking at his stats straight away, his physical attributes are just perfect, they really are. Incredible pace, absolutely blistering. He's also got really good agility, and the most important thing is he's got fantastic stamina, and that's exactly what I like from my wingers. I think you guys made the right decision by going for him as opposed to Olajuwon or even Rashica. We can still get Rashica though, but I think this guy was definitely the option to go for, and I'm glad you guys chose him. And for this first game of the episode, which is going to be against Coventry City in, I believe, the FA Cup, we are going to be starting Maitland-Niles on that left mid position. It's a slightly rotated side going into this game as well. Our fullbacks are a little bit tired, so Obita is coming out for Wolford, and the same with the Yorfer, he's going to be coming out for Patterson. And the other two changes that we are making is Maddison is coming out for Strandberg at cam, and we're also going to be bringing in Adam Armstrong up top. Hopefully he can do well in this game. So it's actually going to be the Capital One Cup that we're coming up against Coventry City in, and it is going to be a bit of an interesting game. It might not be the most difficult game, but I don't want to say that because Coventry could surprise me in this one. I did actually forget that Harry Neville is coming up against us, one of our former players, in this game. So that's going to be quite interesting. How he does in this game, I guess we will have to find out, but that is quite interesting. I did remember we actually traded him away in the Maddison deal. And now it's going to be Mantom inside again, and a really good save by Sears from Neville's shot, I think that was. Maybe whip it back into the middle again. John Sutar with a really good delivery and a brilliant punch away. But it's Villalba now with the shot, and it's just over the bar. That probably should have been on target, to be honest. Maitland-Niles intercepts, and we're going to win it back again here. And we've got a lot of space on this right side for Maitland-Niles to run into. He's got a lot more pace than all of these players, and he's gone inside, and he gets taken down. Surely that's a penalty. I stopped running because I was just assuming that was going to be a penalty. And it's not been given. That is a complete injustice right there. I can't believe that. He's going to play this one inside. And again, mistake has been made. And our mistake has been made again. And we're a bit open here in the midfield. And it's through here to that player, Neville. And against his former club, he ends up scoring. I can't believe this. Wow. I dragged out Horgan out of position because I was trying to create a quick counter-attack. And that's my fault because it left a huge gap in the middle. And Neville's obviously going to score that one against his former club. I'm sure he's happy with that. We'll try and play this one inside. It's a really good pass. Sutar gets taken down. There we go. That is justice. That's going to be a penalty. We weren't given a penalty in the first half. Now we've been given one. And that is, I don't know actually. Is that even a penalty? I don't know. But we definitely deserve one from the first half. So maybe it's just the ref making up for it. You know, like in that Leicester game against West Ham. Yeah, ref. You know what you're doing. Giving Leicester that last minute penalty. Anyway, feelings aside from that West Ham game, it's going to be Adam Armstrong stepping up for this penalty, and what a penalty that is. A really fantastic, well struck penalty. And against his former club in real life, he's scored here. Sutar again, the player that won the penalty. And we should be given a free kick there, but no, ref's not going to give it. We'll play it inside again. And once more, it's going to be here to Armstrong with the shot, and a brilliant save by Cook. Oh, that's a really good pass, to be fair, up here to Maddison, who's going to play this one out wide. And now it's going to be Patterson on the ball. He's going to try and cut inside. He's done fantastically well. And it's a really good pass to Maitland-Niles, who ends up scoring on his debut. And that's a fantastic way to cap off a brilliant performance. Not only is that a really good run into the box, but it's thoroughly deserved from Maitland-Niles. He's been a complete threat throughout the game. And that is a very important goal for us, because I didn't want this one to go to extra time. Playing this one inside. Just get a bit of passing going maybe. It's going to be Aaron Platt inside here to Villalba. Maybe he can get himself a goal as well. And he does end up scoring. And that's made it 3-1. And I think that's going to be game over now as well. Well, there we have it. We end up winning this game 3-1 in the end. It was a little bit of a scare, really, when Navio ended up scoring against his former club. Of course, we signed him on a pre-contract. We then sold him on to Coventry. He scored a goal against us. He made it 1-0. But after that, we got a penalty, which was well-deserved. Maitland-Niles scored as well. And also, Villalba got his first goal as well. So, overall, I think that's a very good performance. And it is a perfect debut for Maitland-Niles as well. Getting himself a goal. And also getting involved with the play so much more. He could have got at least another goal. He was a bit unlucky, though, in the end. But after that game, we do have a re-additional transfer funds. They're going to give us 3.9 million. And I'm very, very happy with that. That means that we can make a few more signings. I really don't know if I should sign Milot Rashica. I've just got a feeling that we're overpaying for him. I don't know why, but when I get that gut feeling, I just feel like that's going to be the truth. If we sign him now, I feel like that's going to be a massive overspend. But the issue is, I don't think that he's that good on this game update for this career mode save. Because I know he was upgraded and he's been updated throughout this year. And I believe his card now on FIFA is absolutely fantastic. But that doesn't mean that he's like this in this career mode. And for that reason, I'm going to reject this one because it's a bit of a risk. And I don't really want to overspend. If that ends up happening, it's just not really going to be worth it for us. So I'm still a bit uncertain that we don't really have a better backup goalkeeper. I feel like if we can get one for the right price, then I will just go forward with it. But I don't know. A treat Berisha, he was suggested. I will make a 2 million offer. And then I will also go ahead and offer, I don't know where he is. He's probably up here somewhere. Oscar Yara. If that is accepted, I will go ahead and go through with this deal. But if it isn't, then I'm just going to forget about it and maybe look for other targets instead. I'm going to be going back in for Berbatov's regen as well, because something quite interesting was suggested that I should do. And of course, Berbatov can play as a cam as well. And Berbatov's regen can also play as a cam. So if I make an offer for him again, and this time I will go ahead and offer Pacini if I don't back out. So yeah, there we go. We've got Matteo Pacini right there, 4.2 million. He's actually got quite a lot of valuation for a player that I don't really use. And then if I go ahead and maybe offer, maybe $1 million on top, maybe that would be enough to get Milanov. And I will also make a similar sort of offer for Marcel Rudiger as well. This guy again has 5-star skills like Berbatov's regen. But now we do have the next game of the episode. And this one could be simmed once again, but it's an away game. And I feel like that's a bit of a risk. I want to play it. And it is going to be against Wisła Krakow. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. So we've already done it before on a cold rainy night in Stoke. Can we do it in a cold rainy night in Krakow, Poland? Maybe we can. I mean, that would be some achievement if we could. We're already 3-1 up on aggregate. We shouldn't really mess this up. And if we score one goal... Okay, yeah, we shouldn't mess it up. And we concede straight away. Wow. That's just typical of me, isn't it? I say, we're not going to mess it up. And then I concede straight away. And it's not like I could have done something about it. Look at this. Straight through the defence. Has a shot, and it's come off the post and in. Yes, there we go, Miranda. Really good interception. Now we can run this forward, maybe. Get it over the top. Please win that. Yes, we have. This is a brilliant opportunity. Can he score it? Oh, my God. That should have been the goal to level it up, and that would have been game over. If we concede another goal, that's going to be not only humiliating, but that will probably be us finished. Done. Kaput. Finito. And it's going to be a Yorfa, who's already got a couple of assists this season. Trying to cut inside. And his own player's taking him down. So we'll just keep going. And it's going to be a Yorfa with the shot. No. That would have been such a goal had he have scored it. And it's going to be Jankowski. Do not let them get in the box. Jesus Christ, are we living on the edge or what? That was literally inches away from being an absolute embarrassment. It's like EA honestly make them as if they're Barcelona. They make it out as if they're flipping Barcelona, but here we go. It's going to be Yakonen now. I bet he's not even onside, is he? He is. He'll keep on going. And he's played it into the middle to Maddison, and Maddison has made it 1-1. And that has completely taken the pressure off of us now. Now it's Jankowski again. Seems to be everywhere for this side. And it's going to be Popvic inside. And a good save again. And they've put it into the back of the net. We're going to lose to a Polish side. It doesn't matter that we're going through an aggregate. We're going to lose to this unknown Polish side. I mean, that is disgraceful. So there we go. We go through on aggregate. We win 4-3 against this unknown Polish side. But we lose the game. We lose the game to Krakow. How embarrassing is that? I just can't believe that we've lost in this way. I brought on defensive players to make sure that we didn't concede. And as soon as I did that, we conceded. And after that game, we do have a loan offer, and it is going to be for Grant Davidson. And we will allow him to go out on loan for a year, and hopefully he will develop there. And we are now going to be going into transfer deadline day, and things are going to get very interesting now, because we are going to try and make a few signings if it is possible. They're not interested in Pacini for Todd or Milanov, but I will go ahead and make a 2.5 million offer on top. Hopefully that way it is accepted, but we'll have to wait and see. And we have a transfer offer accepted as well, and it is going to be for Berisha. I will go ahead and make this guy a contract offer, because I know a lot of you guys do want me to sign him. But I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see if any other deals are accepted as well. So a contract has been declined by Berisha. He says he loves living here and he doesn't want to relocate. That's just fantastic, isn't it? That basically means that I've got to give him more money, but I don't have any more money. So I'm just going to have to give him a better squad role, which is a little bit frustrating. This just really sucks. I really want to sign Todd or Milanov, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I can try and offer Henrik Oyama. I can try that, but I don't think it will be accepted. I will also offer 3 million on top as well. They're not interested in Oyama, so we're just going to have to forget about this one because they're not interested in any players that I want to sell. And what a surprise, it's not accepted. Yep, there you go. We're just going to have to give him important first team player. That's fantastic. Even though he's not going to be that, we're just going to have to give that to him. Oh, I just love living here. I don't want to relocate. It's just pathetic. It really is. That's just a subtle way of saying I want more money. I've got to give him crucial first team player if he wants to accept it. It's just dumb. It really is. And again, there you have it. Contract offer accepted. As soon as I give him crucial first team player, oh, you know what? I really want to come now. I really don't like living in Lazio all of a sudden. I'm sorry, there's no way that I'm accepting this one. I know we've just gone through all the negotiations and everything like that just to get the transfer offer accepted. But it's ridiculous. He's going to be on crucial first team player for crying out loud. And he's barely going to be starting a game this season. So because of that, I'm just going to reject it. I'm sorry for those people that wanted me to sign him. But it just makes no sense whatsoever. So in total, we spent 27 million in this window. And we sold on quite a few players as well, which is good. And in total, we've made a profit of 1 million. And I think that's fantastic, really. You know, we sold a lot of players. We loaned a few out as well. All of the players that we wanted to sell have pretty much been sold. But now that we've done that, we are going to take a little look at the squad report for this month and see if there are any players that have grown for this month. So we see that Vestergaard is up to an 80 overall, which is fantastic. He's been a really, really good player this season so far. We also have Jordan Obita, who's up to a 79. Again, very good growth from him. And he's been in excellent form since coming in. Gabriel Miranda's also up to a 75 as well. Still only growing in his mental and technical attributes, which is a bit frustrating, but I guess we can't really do anything about that. Aaron Platt is now up to an 81 overall, which is fantastic. And he is also growing in his physical attributes as well, which is good. Mark McLeod has also gone up by +1 now. Of course, he is still a player that's in my plans. And he's growing physically still as well, which is brilliant. And we also have quite a few players out on loan that are growing very nicely already, which again is very, very good to see. Quite a few of our youngsters are doing very well. But unfortunately, this is where this episode is going to be ending. Unfortunately, I don't have time to play this game against Manchester United. But I promise you, in the next episode, I will make it up to you. I will try and get through most of September, see if we can play all these games. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.